My name's Daryl Johnson. We're at Lincoln Park. Their disc golf course here. It's probably one of the nicest in town. I'd like to come here as much as often.
Disc golf is just like regular ball golf, except you use a frisbee-like disc. There's all sorts of different sizes, different colors, but it's more the shape of the disc that determines how it goes when you throw it. There's drivers, there's mid-range, there's putters. You start from a tee pad, you shoot toward a basket. Whoever can get to the basket in the lowest number of shots ends up winning.
Tell people what I'm doing, going to play disc golf. And I'm like, what? What's that? What's that? Or I've heard of that before. It's on Seinfeld, one episode a long time ago. But most people think it's kind of a joke, and you know, it's not a real serious sport, but it's just as serious as any other sport could be.
I was kind of a convert from Ultimate. Play a lot of Ultimate. Some people call it Ultimate Frisbee, but just kind of a disc-related sport. And I got a lot of injuries playing Ultimate, and then I kind of had to find something else to play, so I started playing disc golf. Because it's a lot of the same, similar throwing skills, so I had a pretty easy time learning disc golf.
Because some people have that natural ability, other people don't. I've been trying for 2 years and trying to get an ace, trying to come close to the basket. I can't, but you know, you have fun and eventually you do improve. You make a first hurdle as far as improvement, then the next hurdle is a little bit harder, but then you get that hurdle there.
Certain discs are like a crutch or an advantage because it's tuned different, the way the lip and the flight plate and everything is. So not being as talented as some guys who can manipulate a single disc to do anything, I kind of cheat, and it's kind of like a golfer, you know, you guy looking for that extra degree on the wedge, or you know, the latest and greatest material in the head of the club, you know, and you're just finding every advantage you can.
Not every hole is a straight hole from the tee. There's trees in the way. Sometimes the hole will curve to the right, sometimes it curves to the left, and so you want that disc to be able to curve to the right, to curve to the left. Sometimes you're stuck behind a tree and you want to be able to go really high around the tree. Sometimes you want a nice straight shot. Sometimes you want the shot to glide. There's not one disc that does all of that for most people, and so we have a lot of discs, and it's just like on a golf bag. You look at that club and you say, this is what that should do. Hopefully the same thing with the disc.
If someone wants to play, I feel blessed that I get to learn on this course. I mean, when they laid this one out, this is really nice.
When we started, it was 8 years ago, and they couldn't throw as far as I could. Now both my sons are beating me, if not every time, they're beating me a lot of the time. But being out here and sharing the same experiences and share those memories is pretty special. But yeah, it's been really fun sharing the blazing heat when it's been 120 degrees outside and we had our cooler of water, and also when it's been 20 below and we're in our parkas throwing. It's been a lot of fun.
The only thing we don't play in is lightning and tornadoes, but we'll play right after or before the lightning and right before and after the tornadoes.
You know, you play, and next thing you know, an hour and a half went by and you walked the whole hour and a half and you weren't thinking about walking. You were exercising. That's all you were doing. And if you happen to have fun doing it, to me, I can't or won't ride a bike for an hour and a half. I will not walk around a circle for an hour and a half. But I will disc golf, and the hour and a half just went by. I missed it.
It's throwing that perfect shot, the huge drive, big distance, and throwing a really, really nice shot. Throwing something that you mean to throw, just picturing it in your head first and then actually throwing it. It's just great.
When you get a good shot and you know before it gets where it's going, when it leaves your hand and it was a good one, you know it. You do not have to wait for it to hit the chains to know I threw that right.
You can have the worst day, but if you get like one toss, it's almost there, you hit the basket or you get it in, it makes up for everything else. It's just nice leisurely sport. There's a lot of cool people that you meet when you come out here to play.
You know, to me it's more getting out in the fresh air, the exercise, walking around, the camaraderie. You can play by yourself if you want to, just like golf, but it's better with friends.
Yeah, I think people are missing out if they don't give it a shot and see what it's all about.